Hi, hello there. Welcome to my channel, Maze's Life, where this month I just have two simple goals, and that is to not go over budget, but then to also be able to accurately track all of my money. I only have one bank account that I use for all of my day-to-day expenses, and for some reason I have been coming up with extra money at the end of the month. But that's neither here nor there. Today we're going to go over my week 1 of April spending for 2026. So if you're interested, please stick around, please like and subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started. So here at the top I have my work income. I get paid once a month. My take-home salary is $4,752.66, but then I add back in the money that gets taken out for retirement just because I like to see what I contribute to my retirement plan, as well as in the future, starting next year maybe, I will start adding more money to retirement. But this is what I received. I did not receive any extra stipends or any extra reimbursements yet for this month, but that's how much money I've received so far. Alright, so scroll down so you can look at my expenses. Here I have my budgeted expenses on column B for the different types of expenses that I expect to have. So far, my personal beauty budget spending, even though I've budgeted $10, I have spent $0, and those $10 would be for things such as razors, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, and all of those I have bought in bulk or large sizes recently, so I have not yet ran out of anything of that nature. Next I have my parking and work. I've budgeted negative $200, and that is because I'm going to get back a couple different travel reimbursements. I have already submitted my largest travel reimbursement of $179 for a refund. I did that last Friday, and I am just waiting for the training on how to submit the public transit reimbursement to be published. It was on a Thursday a couple weeks ago, and I missed the training because I had the day off, and I forgot to remind myself to still log into work to watch that training, so I have to wait for it to get posted to see how to do that. If it's not posted by this week, I'm just going to go ahead and submit one, and if it's wrong, then they'll already be working on it and will tell me then. But $5 because that's what I paid for my public transit ticket, but like I said, it will get reimbursed after the fact. Then my renter and car insurance, this is a new 6 months, and for this month I paid $154.19. There is no discount for paying 6 months early, so I only pay it month by month. My apartment utilities was cheaper than what I originally budgeted, so I only will end up spending $242.26. This 2714 is in black because I know that amount will come out the 4th week of April, while the amounts here in red are things that I'm predicting to come out or to be received and when. So because of that, I'm going to change this amount to $245 just because I am over budgeted. If you saw my last video, I'm over budgeted for the month, so I do need to find money here and there. Next I have my SMUD, which is my electricity bill, which is also for my AC, which you may have just heard kick on. Hopefully that's not too loud. But so far, for this last month, I only spent $47.69. I was expecting it to be a lot higher because I've had to use my AC already we had 90-degree days in March. So I can go ahead and just reduce this budgeted amount since I already know it's going to be less because there's no other bill that comes out this month. Okay, then my phone bill comes out first of the week every month with $72.68. My fun category, it's really just a miscellaneous category, but my fun category budgeted $25. Household, that is for toilet paper, paper towels. I have to pay for laundry. I do not have in-unit laundry. Things of that nature. That's $25. My electronics and Wi-Fi section comes out every month, the third week of the month, for $45.39. So I haven't spent anything in that category, and I won't, other than that one. I believe that's my Wi-Fi bill. Yes. Gas. I did not get gas last week. I do plan on going later today, so that will be my week 2 budget. I am almost at E. Hopefully it is not too expensive, but I only have to get gas about once a month since I take public transit to work. Alright, for gifts I spent $6.99. That was because a neighbor asked me for a favor and I need to learn how to say no. But I was going back and forth from my house to the car because I was planting some plants in my patio, and I had a huge, heavy, 20-pound bag of potting soil on my shoulder, and she stopped me and she was like, "Hey, sweetie, can I ask for a favor? I don't get paid till Tuesday, but can you buy me some cigarettes?" And I said, okay. She said, "They're only $7. They're 24/7 Reds, the 100s, at the store right across the street." And I said, "Okay, let me put down my potting soil and finish what I was doing, and then I'll come down and I'll get them." When I came down, she was telling somebody else to get them. So I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Oh yeah, you were taking too long. I thought you were busy." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I was finishing up what I was doing, but okay." And then about a couple days go by, and it's past that Tuesday. She comes and she knocks on my door, and she's like, "Hey, I still haven't gotten paid. Do you mind if you can still get me those cigarettes?" And I said, "Sure, I'll get you the cigarettes." So that was $6.99 for 24/7 Reds, the 100s. I don't smoke cigarettes, so I have no idea what that is. But, yeah. Will I get paid back for that? I don't know. That's why I put it in the gift category, because I might not get paid back for that. But now that she owes me money, now I have a reason to say no. No, I'm not going to get that to you. But I don't know how to say it from the jump. For some reason, I need an excuse to say no. Anyways, it's a long story, but yes, that's where the $6.99 came from. Moving on. So food out, I did not eat out last week. Trying very hard not to eat out at all this month. I would love it if I was able to do that. But I do like just quick days. It's not even that I have quick days, because I have plenty of food. I have a freezer full of food. And I just have cravings, basically. Alright. Then tithing for church. I haven't spent anything, haven't budgeted anything. Like I said last month, my church has changed how you can tithe. Before, you can tithe directly to what the church is already doing. And now you just either tithe to the church, or you can tithe to a third-party organization that the church has vetted for you. And I don't know, and there's 100 different options of organizations. And I just got too overwhelmed last month, and I was like, I don't know which one's the better organization. I don't know the cause. But I just didn't do anything, and I haven't budgeted anything for it either. Alright, so moving down to my applied debt, I have budgeted $1,500 for this month. I'm going to put $1,500 towards debt. It's non-negotiable for me. But here you can see I have $1,219.93. That's in red. The reason why it is in red is because I have not yet subtracted out what is going to be applied to the interest, because I'm still waiting for my student loan to calculate my interest. I checked before I started filming, and my interest still has not yet been deducted. Or sorry, my payment still has not yet been applied, so until I can see the new amount once my payment is applied, I can't subtract that to determine how much went to interest. That makes sense. Alright, then we have savings. I haven't sent any to savings yet. Car maintenance, I need to get several things done with my car. I do have a coupon for 20% off, so I'm going to get the more expensive things done, or the more expensive, just the one thing done, because that's all I can afford right now. Alright, travel, $0. My cats, $51.99 on their pet insurance. Groceries, I spent $71.08. Health, that is for my gym membership, which I love and I do go to, and I won't be changing my gym. I got several comments to change my gym, but I love my gym. Even from my friends, they're like, no, go to this gym instead. I'm like, no, I love my gym. I did dislocate my shoulder last week. I forgot which day, if it was Sunday or if it was Friday. I went both days. But it hurts really, really bad. I'm still going back to the gym today, because I really love my gym. Oh, and I won a competition. So in March, there was a competition for the biggest fat loss loser and then the biggest muscle gain winner, and I won both of those. So I get a $30 gift card to something, I forget what it was, and then I get signed up for an Atkins and Pilates class. It's like wine and charcuterie and Pilates. That'll be later this month, I think on the 25th, and I'm so excited for both of those things. So, yes, I'm making very good progress. Alright, my rent, I paid it last second. I just remembered to do it last night, April 5th, at like 10 p.m. I had to walk my check on over, because if I pay online, I'm going to pay a fee. So I pay by check. And so April 5th at 10 p.m. I dropped off my check. Alright, then for retirement, like I said, I add that back in. That's the $538.33. Cash. Haven't taken anything out. Interest payments, that is what I am waiting for my student loans. And then financial. Financial is going to be my taxes. I believe my taxes get taken out April 11th. And that's going to be $450. But, as you can see, I went from having negative $20 to now I'm at positive $9.38 for the month. So there's still some more money that I need to clear up, because I don't think I'll get the full negative, or I shouldn't say negative, I should say reimbursed $275. But I will know more after the end of this week when I get the public transit subsidy training course. So once I'm able to tally up all those amounts, then I'll know more beginning of week 3, end of week 2, how much my reimbursement will be. And then that is why week 3 I will come back in to adjust my budget to lower any numbers if needed, to make sure that I don't overspend for the month of April, because I don't want to rely on credit cards. It's one of my annual goals. So, yep, that is it. That is my week 1 of April spending. Thank you for following along. If you stayed to the end of the video, I'd love to have you join this financial journey with me. So hit subscribe, click the like, and leave a comment down below if you would like. My next video will be out as soon as I get that interest calculated for my student loans. and it's going to be my debt confessions video. So thank you, and until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.